Danyam. Sankirtan Pravartak Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Yagnetan Bhaje Se Danyam. Please repeat. Sankirtan Pravartak Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sankirtan Pravartak Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Pravartak Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Yagnetan Bhaje Se Danya. Sankirtan Yagnetan Bhaje Se Danya. Sankirtan Pravartak Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Pravartak Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Yagnetan Bhaje Se Danya. Sankirtan Yagnetan Bhaje Se Danya.
Anyone else from the men's side?
Sankirtana Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sankirtan Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sankirtana Yagnetanre Bhaje Se Danya.
Sankirtan Yagnetanre Bhaje Danya. Mataji's, please.
Sankirtana Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sankirtana Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtana Yagnetanre Bhaje Se Danya.
Sankirtan Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Yagnetanre Bhaje Se Danya. Anyone else? Sankirtana Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Sankirtan Yagnetanre Bhaje Se. Okay, Sankirtanam Pravartakam, the initiator of congregational chanting.
The initiator of congregational chanting.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Sankirtanam of congregational chanting. Yagye by the sacrifice. Tanre him. Bhaje worships. Say he. Dhanya fortunate. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya is the initiator of Sankirtan, congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. One who worships him through Sankirtan is fortunate indeed. Next verse. Seta Sumeda Ar Kubudi Sangsar Sarva Yagya Haite Krishna Nama Jagyasar. Translation. Such a person is truly intelligent, whereas others who have but a poor fund of knowledge must endure the cycle of repeated birth and death. Of all sacrificial performances, the chanting of the Lord's holy name is the most sublime. Purport. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the father and inaugurator of the Sankirtan movement. One who worships him by sacrificing his life, money, intelligence, and words for the Sankirtan movement is recognized by the Lord and endowed with his blessings. And all others may be said to be foolish, for all sacrifice in which a man may apply his energy, a sacrifice made for the Sankirtan movement is the most glorious. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapatam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utafpada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishravamsha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansha Kalpa Tarubhyasha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swaminati Namine Harijanagana Badi Jnana Karmanda Hari Prakritita Parabhaktir Bhakti Siddhanta Kantihi Vinay Nikara Lakshmir Nimna Medaira Gamyo Bhuvijayati Vikaso Bhakti Purvo Yatindraha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminati Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachati Destarine Vagisha Yasya Vadane Lakshmi Yasya Shivakshisi Yasyasya Hidaye Samvitam Rasimham Aham Bhaje Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so thank you all for coming. So we'd like to congratulate all of you because like you can see in this verse, you are very intelligent. Because you very intelligently come here and you're chanting Hare Krishna in the glorification of Lord Chaitanya. This is the greatest benediction that a person can receive in their human form of life. We see in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there's a verse, Canto 11, Chapter 9, text number 27, says, Ladvasa durlabham idam bahusambhavante manushyam artadam anityam api hadira turnam yatetana patet anumrityu yavan nishrayasaya vishaya kalu sarvatasyat. Which means, two more verses ahead of that, please. One more, yeah. Translation. So we see this over here. After many, many births and deaths, one achieves the rare human form of life, which although temporary, affords one the opportunity to attain the highest perfection. Thus a sober human being should quickly endeavor for the ultimate perfection of life, as long as his body, which is always subject to death, has not fallen down and died. After all, sense gratification is available in the most abominable species of life, whereas Krishna consciousness is possible only for a human being. So we see this over here, that not only do we have a very rarely obtained human form of life, but we're here today on the appearance day of Lord Chaitanya. It's the most auspicious thing. So many things you could have been doing. There's so many things you can do in Atlanta, most of which are bad for your spiritual life, in material life actually. But so many things you could be doing, but somehow you've dedicated your time, energy, and attention to showing up here. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal by showing up. Just by showing up, you've made so much advancement in spiritual life. So much. It's unbelievable, actually. Like we can see some people, we meet them on the street sometimes. He just met someone in New Jersey who met the devotees 30, 35 years ago. And then he met the devotees, he was into it, but then after some time he just went away. And then 35 years later, he goes home with this big set of Srila Prabhupada's books called the Srimad Bhagavatam. How is that possible? It is because of the inconceivable, unescapable net of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. That we say that there's His mercy, there's Lord Chaitanya, there's His mercy that He has, and there's a net of Lord Chaitanya. And many people may think, we are escaping the net of Lord Chaitanya. We used to be in New York and we used to be chanting a lot of time in Union Square Park. And that time people would see us, and the minute they would see us, shut their ears. It's too late now, boss. It's too late. The holy name has already entered your ear. So, this is a great invitation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead for a person to sacrifice their time, energy, wealth, and whatever is dear for them in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. And this is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we've come so far in this material world, and we've attained this human form of life, and then somehow we've ended up here celebrating the ecstatic appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we see this over here that, yes, we may have so many difficulties. Anyone here in this room has no difficulties? Anyone? Yes, everyone has difficulties. Okay, Glenn. So we see that we have so many difficulties. We have so many things which are blocking our consciousness from fully sprouting and developing to be an eternal servant to Krishna. But we can be rest assured by the process that Lord Chaitanya came to give us, we can attain the highest benefit. It is very simple. Parama karuna pahundui jana nitai gaura chandra. Saha avatar sarashiromani kevala ananda kanda. That, Parama Karuna Pahundu Jananatai Gaura Chandra. You can look around everywhere. You can even look in the Vedic literatures and you can read pages and pages of them. But you will not find anyone more merciful than Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who we were bathing just now. And so for some people it may seem so strange. Why are grown men bathing like two dolls like this? What's going on? You may be wondering like this, but that is Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who very mercifully come in the form of a deity for us to bestow their causeless mercy upon us. So we say there's no one more merciful than Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Bhaja Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai. That, my dear brothers and sisters, of course, my dear brother, everyone, Bhaja Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai. Chant, with faith. Shuddhita Bishwasa Kori. Vishaya Chadiya Serase Machiya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. That we have our heart, it's full of unwanted desires. There's so many unwanted desires in our heart which block up our real advancement. So many unwanted desires in our heart which make us believe that by exploiting matter we can attain happiness. We think, though, we can exploit matter, and the more we exploit matter, we can attain happiness. But the more you the more you indulge your senses in the exploitation of matter, the more entangled we become. The more entangled we become in this rat race, actually, never-ending rat race, constantly going. Where is it going? It's just going in a circle. Birth, death, old age, and disease. Birth, death, old age, and disease. Just like this. Sometimes we think, oh, you know what? I don't like my problems so much, but maybe I'd prefer this guy's problems more. You know what? I'd prefer that guy's problems more. But everyone has their own problems. When we try to make different adjustments in our material life, we are just trying to suffer a little differently. Why? Because this material world is full of suffering. You can examine your own body and you can see how much happiness can you derive out of your own body. How much happiness? How much happiness? How much pleasure? I was clipping my nails the other day, and then by accident I clipped it a little too hard, and my little pinky nail started bleeding. It's painful, But I was thinking, how much pleasure can I get out of this pinky? Not so much. How much pain? There's some Chinese torture thing where they poke your nail in a particular way that you experience tremendous amount of pain. So constantly we are being bombarded by the threefold miseries of material existence. We are bombarded by so many things of this material world. Therefore, no matter how much we try to make different adjustments in this world, we will not attain happiness, how much ever you try. Prabhupada very succinctly writes in the introduction to the Bhagavad Gita that we are trying to find permanent happiness in an impermanent place. How is this possible? How is it possible? Where will you find permanent happiness? Anything you think you're so attached to, it all goes away. House goes away, wife goes away, at the time of death at the least. Husband goes away, then your house, your car, so many things you may be attached to. You may buy a car, you may be so attached to it. But as you keep driving it, after some time, if you were to be honest, you're going to get a little bored of it, right? How many times we get a new phone, we get a new car, we think, oh, finally, dude, I made it. Now I can really flex to my neighbors. But then you get your new car, you flex to your neighbors, and it gets a little boring. Like, what, let me get some, what's it called on the tires? You get something like, what's it called? Huh? Rims. I get some cooler rims, maybe do this, do that. But ultimately, you're squeezing the juice out of it. Punah charvata charvananam. No matter how much you try, as long as you're trying to exploit matter, you're going to not receive the ultimate happiness. You're not going to receive as much happiness as you think you're going to get. And then you try it this way, and you try it that way, and try it that way, and try it this way. And then you see the suffering is the same. The pleasure that we're expecting is not there. Why? Because the expectation is so high, and the reality is so low that we get, even if we got what we wanted, right? Let's just say you really worked very hard, and you finally got the dream house or the dream job or the dream girl or the dream car or whatever, and you finally get it, and you're like, that's it? I worked so hard for this. This is what I worked so hard for. Because that's the nature of this world. Material world is going to disappoint us no matter what we do. Because we are looking for sugar in a salt mine. We will never find it. You can think of it. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, one of our great acharyas, great teachers, he says that finding happiness in the material world is like looking for sugar in a salt mine. Will you find? It looks like sugar, doesn't it? Salt. But it looks like powdered sugar, I guess, huh? So, wow, it's powdered sugar, giant. You just go and you lick it out. It's so salty. You know what? Let me try this, here, this, and it's all salty, and you're so disappointed. Why? Because just because sugar is not there in the salt mine doesn't mean that sugar is not there anywhere else. And Lord Chaitanya has come to give us the sweetest type of sugar, which is the ultimate love of Shri Radha and Krishna. He's come to give us this, whether you like it or not, actually. Maybe some of you were here. How many of you here have received books from us on the streets? Oh. Did you want to receive books from us? Did you come up to us and ask, hey, can I have those books? You didn't ask, right? It was your friend at the time who asked us. So, we see so many people, they would not have wanted the book, so they may not, but somehow or the other, they come and they're approached and like, dude, I love your hair, you look truly professional. Or, my man, the way you walk made me want to talk, or whatever. We say whatever we have to say in order to give the books to people. And they take the books, and somehow or the other, they are caught in the net of Lord Chaitanya. They're caught in this net of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it's very ecstatic. Whether we like it or not, Lord Chaitanya is so merciful that whether we want it or not, we're going to come and get it. He's going to come and give it to us no matter what. So this is the ecstatic moment, developing the ecstatic moment of love of God that Lord Chaitanya came to give. And it's very easy. Bhaja bhaja bhai Chaitanya sudhida vishwasa kore. Vishaya chadiya sera se majya mukhe bolo hari hari. All you need to do is chant the beautiful ecstatic holy names of Lord Krishna. It's very easy. It's sublime. Vishaya chadiya sera mukhe bolo hari hari. It's so amazing that a person can simply get absorbed in the chanting of the holy names of Krishna and forget all their material existence. Prabhupada writes in one place, all that a person needs to do is they just have to have a picture of the Panchatattva. We can see there's a nice picture over here, and we have a pamphlet called On Chanting Hare Krishna. And you can just simply sit in front of that painting of the Panchatattva and chant Hare Krishna. And you will attain perfection of your life. It is very simple. It is very sublime. Anyone can take it. Anyone can do it. Prabhupada writes, even a dog can participate in Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement. Even a dog. Right? And Chandanacharya Prabhu, I don't know where he is now, but he was telling us that apparently on Instagram, there's a Hare Krishna dog or Haribol dog. Is it a Haribol dog or a Hare Krishna dog? There's a Hare Krishna dog who somehow super duper participates in the Sankirtan. What does the dog do again? The dog distributes books. That's probably what's going to happen to me in my next life. But hey, who knows? I hope I have that good fortune. But the dog distributes books somehow. It's got like a master or something, and I guess the what do you call the owner of the dog? What do you call it? Because people get offended if you say the wrong word, huh? The owner of the dog, or the caretaker of or the servant of the dog. Is that okay? Yeah, they're serving their dog with so much devotion. So the servant of the dog will, she probably puts tilak on the dog, puts some books on the dog, and maybe has a sign, and wow, Hare Krishna dog is here, and people buy books from the Hare Krishna dog. Maybe they're shooting books in most of us. Hey, who knows? But even a dog can participate in Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement. There is no restriction, right? A dog on 4 legs, a dog on 2 legs. It doesn't matter. If we may have dog-like mentality, that is okay. But Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement can purify us from all our carnal, useless, worse than useless material desires, actually. So, Lord Chaitanya's mercy is so powerful that anyone can take to it. Anyone can take to this. That even, what's this saying? Every saint has a past, every sinner has a future, right? So we can say that Lord Chaitanya's movement is like that the greatest achievement of Lord Chaitanya's movement is that they take the greatest type of sinners and make them into the greatest type of saints. And this has happened so many times in the past. One of our acharyas, one of our spiritual teachers, he was chanting in a village, and he saw then that everyone was skeltering, going here and there and everywhere. And then there was the elephant was running right towards him. It was a mad elephant running right towards him. And our great teacher, Rasikananda Prabhu, he looked straight in the eye of the elephant and chanted, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then just by the chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this elephant's madness completely went away. And he initiated the elephant to become his animal somewhere in the back. It's so ecstatic. Lord Chaitanya is able to do all these amazing things, making the animals dance and do. Well, we're not asking you to go to the most dangerous crocodile and hey, bro, chant Hare Krishna or anything like that. But we're asking you yourself to please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra with full faith and with full attention. Because by doing this, 11.5.32, Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Pangasa Parshadam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayar Yajanti Hi Sumedasaha. So we can see this over here, that in the age of Kali, which is the age we are in right now, intelligent persons like all of you in this room perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So we see this over here, that what is the greatest weapon of the Supreme Lord? What is the weapon? The Sudarshan Chakra. Wrong. The greatest weapon is his beauty. That is the beauty. The greatest weapon of Lord Chaitanya is his beauty. And Prabhupada writes, but in the commentary in this verse actually, if we had the time, we could see. But he writes that the beauty of Lord Chaitanya is so amazing that everyone is attracted to Lord Chaitanya. Then how are we attracted to him? Because his beauty is inherited by his followers. It's like the beauty. What is the beauty of the process that he taught us? Kandiya bole amitu adam shikaya sharanagati kore uttam. That he taught the process of sharanagati, the process of surrendering to Krishna, which is so sweet, which is so amazing. Simply chanting, dancing, and then I promise a good feast. I'm telling you this. Right? It's going to be a good feast, right after this. Don't hate the player, hate the daylight savings, okay? That is why it's moved to an hour, not me, it's not my fault. So we can see that there's a beautiful, chanting, dancing, taking prasadam, and hearing the best philosophy. It's so nice, it's so amazing. Anyone can participate in it, but it is simple for the simple. If you're complicated, it's going to be a little complicated. But it is simple. Anyone can participate. What is the difficulty? Does anyone thinking, oh man, I have to dance. Oh, I have to chant. Oh, halwa again. Where's the Simply Wonderful? Oh, Simply Wonderful, great. Anyone feels like that? Oh man, I'm going to have the best prasadam ever. No, everyone's like, wow, where is it? Especially when you're fasting all day, even in your nap, you're thinking about, yeah, prasadam today. Yes. I mean, that happens to me every fast day. I'm thinking about, okay, I'm dreaming about taking prasadam. So we see this, that, it's there. Right, Chandra, am I lying? That you do it too? Okay. So, we see that it's there. Everyone, it's so amazing. It's so ecstatic. You can not like our philosophy, you may not like the chanting, but you will like the prasadam. That is guaranteed. And this is the greatest weapon of Lord Chaitanya. It's very, very amazing. So that is why, I'd like to ask all of you a question. How many of you have this full set of Srimad Bhagavatam over here? This big, so many. You have it. So many of you have it, right? So now those who don't have it, we request you to get this set of books. And in case you have this set, how many of you have this set of books called the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita? Who has Chaitanya Charitamrita? You can raise your hands. If you don't have it, we're going to make sure you take one. And Janardhan Krishna Prabhu told me that we have amazing deals today. That even, that you never heard about before. So we are going to, and you told it to me in my heart. And Janardhan, not you, the Lord in my heart, Janardhan Krishna. So, Janardhan Krishna has told us that we have the best deal on this beautiful set of books called Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And we strongly recommend everyone to come and take this beautiful set of books. Nowadays, there's a Mahakumbha Mela, which was going on in India. It's like a very holy place, and all these rivers are coming together. But you can't go there. But taking these books is like taking a pot full of water much higher than what's in the Kumbh Mela. This is very, very ecstatic. Everyone can come and enjoy the relish of this Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. There's this beautiful verse in the Chaitanya Charitamrita which says, I almost forgot. Chaitanya Leela Amritapur, Krishna Leela Sukarpur, Duhe Mile Hai Su Madhurja, Sadhu Guru Prasade Tahaye Aswade Se Jane Madhurya Prachurya. That we see that Chaitanya Leela, the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, is Amritapur, is full of nectar. And Krishna Leela is Sukarpur, it's like camphor. When you put camphor in sweet rice, the flavor explodes in your mouth. So similarly, this Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is like the camphor mixed with sweet rice. It is very, very ecstatic. So if someone wants to just completely forget, does anyone here want to forget all their problems of material existence? Any volunteers here? Anyone, whoever is not raising their hands wants to suffer. Anyone? Okay, everyone, okay, no, okay, everyone's okay. So if that's what you want to do, what I recommend is you take this full set of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita home and you read it. And I promise you, what is the secret to happiness? What is the secret to happiness? Not breathing. I promise you. And then doing the owl thing. Do they still do it? I think it's a 1980s thing. But, then think you are everything or think you are whatever. None of these mental gymnastics. The secret to happiness. What is the secret to happiness? Wait, can I remember this verse? Oh yeah, Chaitanya Charitamrita Nitya Kurapan Yaha Haite Premananda Bhakti Tattva Gyan. That if you want to be happy, if you really want to be happy, Chaitanya Charitamrita Nitya Kurapan. If you really want to be happy, please read the Chaitanya Charitamrita Nitya Kurapan Yaha Haite Premananda. Then you will experience Premananda, the ecstasy of love of Godhead, Bhakti Tattva Gyan. You'll be able to experience this. It is a real thing. We are not making it up. If you read the Chaitanya Charitamrita and you take the prasadam and you chant Hare Krishna and you don't feel happy, come and tell me, boss, you're a scammer, and I'll accept it. Okay? But, if we haven't had a single person who said the Chaitanya Charitamrita and thought such a thing before. So, we strongly recommend everyone to please read the Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you already have one, get one for your friend. If you don't like the Chaitanya Charitamrita, get one for your enemy. But then get the Chaitanya Charitamrita no matter what. It is the most amazing thing. It's the most beautiful thing. And by getting it on the appearance day of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that'll be very, very ecstatic. So I'll end the class over here. Right? Am I overtime, under time? Barely made it? Huh? Good. Okay, okay, great. I never usually make it on time. Okay. So Jita Girish Prabhu has some announcements to make. I have to make, okay, I'm going to make the announcements, guys. Let's do it. So, announcements. We have a Sunday program every week from 12 to 2. Wrong? 2 to 4? Yeah. Okay, my bad. See, I'm always out on Sankirtan, so I don't know. Okay. So we have a Sunday program here every week from 2 to 4. So please come. It's going to be ecstatic. Then we have a morning program every day starting at 4:30 a.m. Everyone is welcome to come. That's the most ecstatic thing, right? You know, I remember when some of you, when you like Navani, I told you when you come to Mangalarti, it's going to be amazing. Right? And it's amazing, right? When you actually make it at 4:30 a.m., it is really ecstatic. It is really amazing. Chanting and dancing with the monks. It's really amazing. Then, now this is the real deal. Okay, so we have a special breakfast on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we're going to have a special breakfast. And don't miss it, because it's going to be really amazing. Okay, and then please give your contacts to, where is Bhakta Mason? Mason? We lost him. So who is the replacement? Suresh. Where is Suresh?
Not here.
He's not here too. Okay, so Ali is not going to be here. Can we give it to Jita? Okay, Ali. Okay, Jita. Can we do Jita? Okay. So everyone, please give your contacts to Jita Girish Prabhu. So he can give you updates on special festivals, programs, and guest lectures, right? And then, I was ahead of the game. We have books you can buy. So please kindly, you make sure you get a whole set of your books, or of these books for yourself, and it'll be very good for you, okay? So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 5 more minutes, what's going on?
Aarti starts 7:30.
So can we sing Parma Karuna Pahundu Jana Nitai Gaura? Should we do Parma Karuna or Gaurangi Raduti Pada? All right. Hey, she vetoes everyone. So let's do it. Let's pull it up. Okay. 7:30, guys. So I'm going to be singing fast. Okay. All right. Can I have kartals? I'm just going to do kartals today. Oh, okay. Actually, okay. I'll do Mudanga. Oh, how do you sing it in there? Parama. Okay. So, Parama Karuna Pahundu Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Sabhavata Sashiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudrida Vishwasa Kori Charya Sira Se Majya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari
Chanda Chini